Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to another vlog. So I wanted to go through my summer routine with you guys and how I stay confident and healthy and happy throughout the summer. This is actually the first week of July, and it's actually the 4th of July, so I know you'll be watching this after, but happy 4th of July to all of my Americans. But I decided that it being the first week of July, the first week I'm back home and like getting into a groove again, I wanted to just check in with myself. I didn't get to do like a self check-in in June for like half year self check-in, so I'm doing it now. And I thought, what better time to talk to you guys about my goals and how I like to go about life during summer. As I know and you know, summer can get crazy. There's often so much going on, so many holidays and parties, but it's really important to be able to check in with yourself and just make sure that you're also staying on track with your goals. And that's what I'm doing now. I definitely have a different approach during the summertime. I'm a little bit more lenient with myself and, you know, just like to go with the flow at times. But I want to take you guys through everything that I do and everything that I'm planning to do this month in particular. So for the month of July, I just really want it to be a healthy month for me and just stick to all my goals, meet all my goals. And in turn, that really does make me happy. So the first thing, as always, is nutrition. I'll share some recipes with you guys, but I start every morning. I've been using the JS Health greens. They are so good. They actually taste very good, which is, for me, kind of rare for greens, and I love them. I found out about JS Health through a few podcasts, and I really just love their mission and what they're backed by. I know this brand is good. I believe they're an Australian brand, and I feel like in Australia they're even like known as like a medical company, so I really do trust their products. This greens juice is really great because it also has collagen, it has pre and probiotics in it, it has all of the vitamins you need. So I love starting my day with this, and I have been for about a little bit over a month now. So I would highly recommend, and it's also pretty affordable. But yeah, we have a few things on today's agenda. I want to do some shopping and maybe pick up a few bathing suits or some summer workout clothes that I'll share with you guys. I really want to get my home gym in order. If you're new here, I am a certified personal trainer, and I am recently working on my pre- and postnatal certificate, which I'm very excited about. I just love helping people, and especially women that just really just need some extra love and attention during their pregnancy, pre and post. So that has been something I have really been loving learning about. I think knowledge is power, knowledge is key, and for me to feel sexy or to feel, you know, I don't know, proud of myself, learning is continuously something that I go towards. Picking up a new hobby or learning something new has been something that I always love to do, and this is my current learning stint. So I really want to just get some things in order here. It's definitely not going to be like my dream home gym at the moment, but I'm gonna do what I can with what I have, and I have a few packages coming in, so hopefully they come in time that I can share with you guys. I also want to just get into my routine with you guys for the summer, how I am going to be more hybrid training and less on like a stricter schedule, just kind of doing what feels right for me. I do have a bit of a schedule, but it's not so exact. It's also weather pending and things like that. So I just kind of wanted to get into that with you guys as well, because I know sometimes staying active and staying fit during the summertime is not the easiest. And it's totally not something to beat yourself up about, because you have to enjoy your time, you have to enjoy the weather when you can. But I think it's also really great when you can have that like happy medium and get your fitness and movement in just so you feel better and you have a better mental state more than a physical state even, and you can just have the best summer of your life. So that is also something that I want to talk about with you guys. Definitely some new meals that I've been having that I've been loving that are on the healthier side. And yeah, so let's get into today's video, and I hope you guys really enjoy this vlog. Just got back home and I made some lunch. It's just some arugula with cottage cheese for protein, leftover zucchini, and leftover roasted potatoes from last night's dinner for some carbs. And then I also have some peach just for some sweetness, and they're in season right now. So I feel like I've been adding peach to a lot of things. I have olive oil and balsamic for dressing. Okay guys, I got a few things in H&M that I want to share with you. The workout gear I was a little disappointed with. I went to a few shops and I couldn't really find anything that I like loved. I'm very particular with my fitness stuff, and if I already have that color, maybe I don't necessarily want to buy the same colors over and over again. I want to like mix it up and try new things. But I did get just this cute little skirt short situation from H&M. This is their Move collection. I've talked about their Move collection a couple of times on here. The quality is really great. I have a ton of pieces from that collection. It fits really well, and it's also super reasonably priced, which is, in my opinion, really important. I got the size small. This was $29.95 francs, so like maybe like $34 or something. It's really nice, stretchy material. And then I also picked up this gray sports bra. It's also their Move collection. I got it in a size small, and it's also $24.95 francs. I also took clips in the dressing rooms for you guys just because I thought it'd be easier. So I'll definitely be putting those up now too. This is definitely just like a simple, easy to throw on summer workout set, and I've been wanting like a little skirt to wear in the summertime when it gets warmer. The next things I picked up were some bathing suits, and I wanted to start off by saying, if you're not the same size as you were last summer or the summer before that, or what you thought you would be, do not let that discourage you. And I can speak personally about this because I've had that happen to me. My weight fluctuates all the time, and as does any woman's when they're going through different phases in their cycle, or it's just how it goes. And I think you really need to make sure you don't get yourself discouraged about that. Everybody's body is beautiful and unique in its own way. I am definitely different sizes than I was last summer, so I'm happy I picked up a few new suits. And this first one that I want to share with you guys is actually a one piece. I really rarely ever go for one pieces. I definitely think for someone that's on the shorter side like I am, and just my body type, I've always loved two-piece sets, just to make me look a little bit longer, I guess. But I put this one piece on and I absolutely loved it. I think it's perfect for so many different occasions. If you're going to like a beach lunch, or if you just want to wear it and then pair of shorts, it could double as like a tank top look or like a onesie look. The material is this like ribbed fabric that's like super stretchy and definitely is forgiving on the body, which I love. It has a little bit of a lower back, but like nothing too crazy, which I also liked. It's 34.95 francs, which also is not bad. I know how expensive bathing suits can get, and I think H&M has such a great collection and has really affordable prices. I have a ton of bathing suits from there and they've lasted me such a long time. I definitely want to go back and pick up different colors in this suit. I think it's really such a great staple and it will be able to grow with me for many years. I feel like in my adult life, a one piece like this is really important to have. Last bathing suit that I picked up is this brown two-piece. I originally saw it for the top portion just because I love bathing suits like this. As I mentioned, I am a little bit smaller on top, so if there's something to help lift and kind of make my bust look a little bit better than it would in like a regular like non-padded suit, I'm there for it. I really love this color. As you could tell, I've been like going for more browns and like tonals. I did try on 2 different bottoms with this suit, and let me explain how I went about it. So the first bottom that you'll see in the video is low rise, and I know they're trending right now. I know that that is a look at the moment, but for me, again, being someone on the shorter side, high rise or high cut bathing suits are really what works for me. I also wanted to say, for someone that's a little bit more bottom heavy like I am, do not get discouraged when you have to go up a couple sizes because the bottoms just are not fitting you in the size that you thought you were. What I ended up buying was this one, which has the string ties, which I love because you're able to adjust them to your body and to your needs. Because I got the larger size, I was able to position them where I wanted them to be, and they fit really nice. The next thing that I got is this really pretty cover up that I think is super simple for like every beach day, pool day, just to throw on. It's very chic and pretty. It's a good length. I took the size small because I didn't want it to be so tight on my body. I think this is great if you're going for lunch when you're at the beach, or even if you're just like running around before you head to the beach. This is a nice cover up to have. It's again in this really nice beige color, super stretchy, lightweight, and breathable material. It has these like ruffles, which I thought was really sweet on the wrist and the bottom, just to give the dress a little bit more character. And then the back, it's not super low again, but it is a little bit of a lower cut. And this is definitely something I could see on like Revolve or one of those websites that is like hundreds of dollars. So I definitely would recommend. And then the last couple of things I picked up, I've been seeing the pajama short trend going on. So I just picked up these shorts. I actually got them, so they were like a set of 2. And listen, they're probably pajamas, but no one's gonna know because everyone else is wearing pajama shorts anyway. So who's gonna know? They're not see-through, which was my main concern. I took the beige stripes, which then had a white, like, I don't know, it's also stripes, but I forget this material, but it's also super cute for the summertime. And then I also took it in the blue stripe with the solid blue because I feel like this is like the staple color you've been seeing everywhere, with like a white tee, a pair of Sambas. This is definitely going to be my summer like staple wardrobe. Also to wear over a bathing suit in the summertime, I think this is great as well. And then you have just the solid blue, which is also nice. I have a pair of blue Sambas that I think will be really cute with these. And it was a set of 2 and they were $24.95. So basically like 12 bucks each, which is nice. And I took them in the size small and they fit me perfectly. Again, they have that elastic band, which is nice. So just for some wiggle room. And then the last piece I picked up, which is different for me because I'm definitely not a hat girly, but I saw this hat and I thought, I just wanted a different accessory for the summertime. I've also been wanting to protect my face more. I've been doing self-tanner, not trying to get in the sun a lot with my face. So I'm definitely trying to take more precaution when being in the sun. So I picked up this hat. Really liked how H&M has different sizes in hats. I do have a smaller head, so when they just have like the one size, that usually doesn't work for me. But this hat is so cute. It fits my head really nicely. I feel like it's such a cute hat for summer, for reading, even just like when you're going out during the day. It's cute to have. I even flipped it up and I thought it was cute. I don't know. What do you guys think? I personally like it a lot, and it's very rare for me to find a hat that fits my head well, so I just had to buy it. So those are all the pieces that I picked up. If you guys want any like style numbers or anything, leave me a comment down below. I'm happy to help. But I just wanted to say again, do not let buying clothes for the summertime or any season for that matter discourage you. As long as you're buying things that fit your body type, fit you well, that's all that matters. And don't let it get to your head. Whatever you think about yourself projects. As if you think negatively about yourself, it will project. If you think positively about yourself, it will project. And that's what I've learned so much over the years. Doesn't matter the size, as long as it fits you, you feel confident, you feel beautiful. That's all that matters, and that's all that will help you feel the hottest you will feel all summer long. Okay, so all of the things that I was waiting on actually came in. I have a bunch of different stuff that I want to put together to help my little home gym situation out. I'm going to put up a few images of what I would like this area to be in the future. It's not necessarily going to be that today, but I have visions for this area. One being home gym, just a little area to be able to do some stuff here. Definitely want to do like a pull-out couch here in case we have guests. This could also double as a playroom one day. God willing, we have children. And then we also have like this area here, which I thought I could put like a nice backlit mirror or something here while working out, to be able to watch yourself in the mirror is super helpful. And let me move this. But this room is pretty decent size. And then I have my office situation off here, which definitely still needs some work. I want to put like a rug down. I need to get like a cabinet space for all of our office supplies. Maybe even add like a projector or like a TV of some sort here, just in case if we do have a couch here. That would be nice. But I'm gonna start organizing this stuff right now, and then I'll share with you guys my finished product, or how far I get on my home gym situation. Done, and honestly that'll probably be my workout for the day. It was a lot of moving and pumping and putting together. I'm honestly dying right now, but I want to share the finished product with you guys. And again, this is just for now. I'm sure things will change. Okay, so on this side of the room, which I said to you I wanted to do like a mirror at some point, so I just wanted to set it up how I would eventually be setting it up. With this being on the wall, it'll create more space, and I'll probably move some stuff that is over here, just so it's all together in one spot. But right now I have my little basket here. Again, a little makeshift thing that I have. I'll probably buy something that's not open, but I have my bala bangles, my resistance bands, Pilates balls, discs, all in there. Then I also have my freehand weights, the lighter ones up here, and my kettlebell. I got these new weights from, I believe, Galaxis. It's kind of like our Amazon in the States. They have pretty much everything, but they're really great because you can change the weight just by turning the knob, which I think is really cool and convenient for an at-home gym. These aren't too heavy, but I think they're the perfect weight for especially the people that I'm going to be training. Then I have a big Bosu workout ball here. This is a really great tool for anyone who is working out pregnant or even postpartum. These balls are super good and you can do a ton of different moves with them. The next area I have over here is my bench and like mat area. I also have this ball, which has like a base on it that has straps. So each strap is a different weight and you can do press ups, you can do different ab exercises on this ball. It's actually a really great tool. Then the bench goes up and down. You can do upper body, lower body with it, which is really nice. It was really super simple to put together. Then I just have a yoga mat, some rollers, and a yoga block over here, which I can also, once this mirror is on the wall, bring that stuff to here. I just didn't want to be too cluttered in this corner. But yeah, that is our current status of our home gym. As I mentioned, it's going to be like a multi-purpose space, so it's definitely going to be evolving over time. And of course, I'll share any updates with you guys, but I'm really happy with how it looks right now. And I have all the equipment I need to work out personally and to train some girls that I have coming soon. So I'm ready to go. I also was thinking to get a walking pad under my desk just because I've heard such great things about them. But I just have to find a good one in Swiss. I know they're super easy to get on Amazon in the States, but it's just not like that here. I wish it was, but I'll have to keep looking, but that's definitely something that I definitely want to purchase down the line. Good morning, you guys. It is a beautiful day here in Switzerland and I am going for a run day today. I try to take advantage whenever the weather is like this to do something outdoors for my movement that day. I also want to talk about my current training schedule, let's say. I am currently hybrid training just because that's what feels best right now. As I mentioned, I don't have like a set schedule. I just try to get in at least 2 days of cardio, like running or some type of intense cardio. And then I try to do 3 days of strength training, whether that be in the gym with weights or if I do some like strength Pilates, something like that. Again, doing what feels good, something that is moving my body, giving me mental clarity, and of course, just making me feel overall my best. I think that's really important when you decide what your workout or movement schedule will be, and this is what I'm sticking with for the month of July. Again, trying to get outdoors as much as possible just because I know how much it benefits me. So that's what we're doing today. I'm going to try to go for at least a 5K, which is 3 miles. But if I feel better, I'll definitely run for more. Again, just listening to my body and doing what I can to feel good. So that's the plan for today. I have this new vest from Amazon, which is really nice, especially for longer runs. You have a little pack for like your water tube, and then this is a phone holder case, which I love. It can like flip open where you see your phone here, and then you just clip it here so you can still look at it quickly if you need to. But yeah, I'm gonna probably listen to a podcast and just go for a nice long run. Showered and got myself dressed. I left my hair air dry, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to tame it after. I have my new shorts on with my Sambas, you can't really tell. But I wanted to go over what I like to do every day to maintain feeling better about myself. I like to gua sha daily, and I usually do it in the shower just because I feel like it's easier for me, but I wanted to show you how I do it today. And then I did this already before I showered, but dry brush daily. I feel like it's such a game changer for me. It helps me just remove all of that water retention, makes me feel more toned, makes my skin look smoother, so highly would recommend this. Another thing I would recommend is self-tanner. As I mentioned, I'm trying to not be in the sun as much. I do love being in the sun, but for obvious anti-aging reasons, I've been like trying more like at-home self-tanners. I recently have been using the St. Marie's one. This one I've been really liking. It's the medium mousse. It goes on really nice. It has aloe vera and vitamin E in it, so it's nice. And I also got their face tanner, which I, as a person that has combination skin, can often break out. Was a little nervous to try this in the beginning, but what I did was I used the Drunk Elephant Protini Polypeptide Cream, and I did like that cocktail that you've seen probably all over social media where you just like do a pump of this and then a few drops of this, mix it together, and then put it on your skin. If you're someone like me that is a little bit skeptical about putting self-tanner on their face, you don't have to worry about this one. I have not broken out from it, which is really nice, and it gives me like a nice even color. I don't look too like tanned on the face. It just kind of like evens out everything really nicely, so I would definitely recommend this brand. This is their Booster Drops. And then aside from that, of course, you know, wearing all your SPF. The ones I use are the Paula's Choice that are really nice. I love both of these. This one's her Youth Extending Daily Hydration Fluid. It's SPF 50. I use the Ultra Daily Hydrating Fluid. This is SPF 30. And then I also have used the Cetaphil Daily Oil-Free Moisturizer religiously in the past, and because it's oil-free, it's really great for acne-prone skin. And then for like bronzing drops, I use the La Roche-Posay, as you guys know, which I've been loving. Always reminding you to wear your SPF. As someone in her early 30s, I can say the earlier, the better. In my early 20s, I definitely was not wearing SPF every day, and it shows. So starting to be preventative in my late 20s, early 30s, I feel like I've kind of gotten control of it a little bit. The only other thing that I could probably tell you guys is to make sure you're constantly staying hydrated, not only just because it's summer and it's warm, but also just for everything, your body, your skin, everything. So always have a large water in hand. Getting into the gua sha routine. So I forget who it was, I feel like it was like Kendall Jenner, but I now put my gua sha, I don't want it to spill everywhere, gua sha in a bowl of ice so it's nice and cold when I do it. And I do it just with water. Like I don't do any oils just because of my skin type. When I put a lot of oil on my face, it clogs my pores and then I have breakouts. So I just use water and it's totally fine. I think it works the same exact way. Always before you get started, you have to open up your lymph nodes and just make sure everything is open so you can get that drainage. So I just pump by my ears in a V shape about 10 times. Then I'll go to my nose, pump here, and then I'll pump here. Okay, now I'm gonna just wet my face a little bit with the ice, just so it's nice and wet. Make sure to get the neck too, it's important. So you can get all that drainage out. Oh, and this feels so nice. And then you start, I'm just gonna do like one side for you guys just to share. So this is my gua sha. It's a jade gua sha. And what you do is you take the gua sha, you're just pushing it, not too hard, but pushing it against and really letting it go and dragging it down here. Dragging it down into those lymph nodes that you just opened up. I usually do like 5 to 10 times on each side. It feels so good. This is great for that jawline. Then I'm gonna move into the cheek. So I'm gonna pull from here. This is really good for the laugh lines as well. And then just drag and press. Make sure your gua sha is kind of like leaning over. So you're just pushing it all out. I see such a difference in my face when I don't do this. And when I do, just push it all down. Then I'm going into my nose area and just kind of like pushing down here and up. And then when you get to the under eye part, you really need to make sure that you're staying gentle in the area just because that skin is such fine skin. I'm just gonna make my gua sha a little bit more wet and cold. And then I'm just gonna pull slightly under the eye and again press. It feels so good. Highly recommend putting your gua sha in ice. I know some people put them in the freezer, but first of all, my freezer is the size of a child's playhouse freezer. And I don't know, I feel like it can get like dirty in there. Okay, now that that's done, we're gonna go for the eyes. I do have hooded eyes, but I do see a difference when I don't do this. I feel like my eyes are more puffy. So what I'm gonna do, press just here on the eye, on the brow, short movements. And then we're gonna move into longer, which are gonna go from the nose and up, just to like lift the eyebrow. I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. Like the comparison to the other eyebrow is actually insane. Granted, it doesn't stay like that forever, but you're training the muscles to go that way. And if you do it consistently, you will train them to stay like that for a little while at least. Okay, then we're gonna go up from the eyebrow. Just make sure you're being gentle. Again, that skin is super fine, but also applying that pressure. My eyebrow is already lifting. You guys, literally look at the difference. It's insane how crazy this is. How much of a difference just working on that eyebrow muscle and trying to get it to lift. It's crazy. Okay, now that I did my other side and my eyebrows are matching, we're gonna go into the neck because that's super important, especially if you have lines or anything on your neck. This helps tremendously. So I'm going to put another piece of ice pass on my neck just so it's nice and wet, and it feels so good. But yeah, you can do this all over your body. I have a larger gua sha that's huge, and it's more of like a paddle. What I do is I go down. I don't know, some people go up. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I have to open my lymph nodes in my armpits because that's where it's all going to. Also, when you dry brush, you should be doing this as well, opening the lymph nodes in your armpits, in your groin area, just so there's a place for all the water to go to. So after I did that, I'm gonna go back in with the gua sha, just lightly pressing and pulling down. I see such a difference in my neck when I don't do this. We're all constantly looking down at our phones and just not using this muscle at all. It's so relaxed and it's causing the skin to sag as well. Oh, this feels so good. I just do that a couple times. You could do it on your neck if you have any tension on your neck. Literally, you can use this all over. You can use this in your abdominal area. Like I said, I have a bigger one, so it's like more coverage. But 10 out of 10 would recommend these. You guys, if you don't have a gua sha, just get one. They're so cheap on Amazon. I know some people say, you know, it's a certain gua sha that you need, the super expensive one. I got mine off of Amazon and I love it. I don't think you need to spend so much money on them. Just as long as you're doing it religiously, then that's when you'll see results. So, going to start on my pico for the pork tacos that we're having tonight for dinner. In the beginning of the day, you saw me marinating the pork. We're trying new recipes all summer just to see if we can create something new that we love, and also just to try to stick to a healthier diet, try to eat cleaner, less eating out. So that's what we're doing tonight. I've actually had these tacos before. My brother-in-law made them for me when I was back in the States and they were so good. I obviously will give you guys the recipe if you're looking for a new taco recipe. And then I also wanted to make a mocktail, so I'm gonna be preparing some of the ingredients for that just because it's best when it's chilled and infused with some of the mint. So we're gonna get into all of that stuff right now and then I'll share the final product with you guys. Okay, so for the juice of the cocktail, you need some limes, you need some fresh mint, and then you need some white sugar. And we're gonna mix that all up, and it needs to rest in the fridge for some time just so the mint gets infused. This is kind of like my take on like a mojito mocktail. Okay, moving on to the pico. These are our ingredients. We have some poblanos, a lime, salt, pineapple, and onion, and some, oh my god, it's coriander here, but I'm blanking on the name. In the US, give me a minute, but I'm going to grill the poblanos and the pineapple just for an extra charred flavor. So dinner and mocktails are prepped, kitchen is cleaned, feeling good about this evening. Just have to wait for my husband to get home to just get started on cooking the meat and then have dinner. On my run today, I actually listened to a podcast, Peyton Sarton's podcast. She had on Maggie Sellers, and it was all about how to become the hottest, smartest version of yourself, which I thought was very fitting for today's vlog, and I wanted to share it with you guys. It was a very easy to listen to, informative vlog, and it's also very in the same line of what I've been telling you guys this entire vlog. Basically, what you put into your mind is what you project about yourself, and if you're looking to have the best summer of your life and feeling confident and sexy and happy, you just need to talk to yourself the right way. You need to do the things for yourself that you know makes you feel good, like getting in movement, learning new things, eating the right foods. And I think that has a huge part of it. So I just wanted to end off the vlog here and just hope you guys enjoyed this vlog and got some takeaway from it, because that's always my mission with these YouTube videos. But I'll share the meal and everything, the mocktail, with you guys after. I just always like to be present with my husband and not shoving a camera in his face, because if you can't tell, if you've been around for a little while, he's not very much of a social media, likes to be on camera type of guy. So that's what my plan is for later. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you aren't already subscribed, please do consider subscribing, because it really does mean a lot to me. And as always, if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Happy to hear from you. And I hope you guys join me for my next one. Bye, guys.